Morning, everybody. John Ponick with the Mojave Valley Daily News, and this is your Daily Dose for Tuesday, February 23rd. Remember, the Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mojave, Arizona. Tri-State Radiology's professional staff will prioritize your scheduled or expedited needs for images and reports. Your reports are read within 24 hours, and you will receive a copy upon request. Remember, for all your radiology needs, call Tri-State Radiology Center, where your image means the world to us. All right, it is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Remember, Taco Tuesday is brought to us by Street Tacos. Jeff, I think, has got some video and some images from Street Taco.
Yeah, right there.
Today is normally their $1 tacos. But, Jeff, you got some information on something going on down there?
Yeah, they're going to be closed today. They can't get the cart off the street today, so they're going to be closed today for street tacos, but they're going to be open Thursday, and they'll go ahead and get you street tacos for $1 if you say the Daily Dose.
Daily Dose, and you get $1 tacos. So normally they have $1 tacos on Tuesday. They're normally closed on Wednesday, so they're going to be closed this Wednesday, but they're also closed today. So go tomorrow, get your $1 tacos, and mention the Daily Dose. They also have swag. Jeff brought this in this morning. Look at this.
Nice street taco shirt.
Yeah, straight and to the point. So Jeff doesn't know this, but I'm stealing this. All right, let's get to the news. Our top story, courthouse move to new facility imminent. This is the new courthouse up in Kingman. It's something that they've been working on for a while. It's a $20 million facility built by contractor Johnson Carlier. They are supposed to be getting their certificate of occupancy hopefully tomorrow. And then tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, through the weekend, they're going to be moving in over there. We got some quotes in here from Superior Court Judge Charles Gertler, who oversaw it. He says it's a beautiful facility, brand new courtrooms, bigger courtrooms, a lot of technology upgrades in there. On page 2 or page 3 here, we got some pictures of the jury box and the courtroom and the reception area there. So we're looking forward to having that being open. It's literally right next door to the current facility up in Kingman. So congratulations to them and to Judge Gertler getting that thing done. SWAT on standby. You see we got a QR code down here in the corner. You can scan that QR code and go to the video, but we will save you a little bit of time here. Jeff has some video from the scene yesterday. Members of the Bullhead City Police Department SWAT team were involved in the execution of a search warrant at a home in the 3200 block of South Ridge Avenue on Monday. The Bullhead City PD confirmed that it was a narcotics search warrant. We don't have any other details. Did you see anybody get arrested or hauled away there, Jeff?
Yeah, one man arrested. That was it.
We also you can see in the video there, animal control going up, and they removed a pet from the facility. And towards the end of this video, you can see them going in with a brand new, or going in with a cart. It looked like probably an evidence bag, where they're going to go in and start pulling evidence out of there. So we don't have any other information, but certainly an interesting time for the people in that neighborhood, that's for sure. All right, speaking of PD, we have a new chief for the Bullhead City Police Department. There you see his picture. That is Acting Captain Robert Trebas. He'll be sworn in as the new chief of police Thursday morning at the Bullhead City Council Chambers. City Manager Toby Cotter announced it after appointing him. He's been with the police department since 2004. He started as a patrolman and worked his way up as a corporal, a sergeant, a lieutenant, and now acting captain. So congratulations, Acting Captain Trebas. I guess we need to start getting used to calling him police chief. There'll be limited seating for the public during the ceremony, but it'll also air live on TV4. So congratulations to him. Crushed Crafts want ad for new superintendent. We actually have two stories there. One is on the ad for a new superintendent Dr. Cardone, the chairman of the board, talked about some of the things they're looking for. They want to hear from candidates who can help take Crush to the next level. Crush is a great opportunity for a visionary superintendent to work with an energetic governing board. As we've seen over the last couple of months here, they are a very energetic board, getting things done over there. So we appreciate that. Interested candidates should send their application letters and resumes to Dr. Cardone at rcardone, C-A-R-D-O-N-E, at crsk12.org, and copy Board Secretary Terry Mohn at tmohn at crsk12.org. You can also go to their Facebook page, or you can go to the district's website to get that information as well. So the search begins. They also, in the middle of it, the Bullhead City School District, formerly the Bullhead City Elementary School District, has teacher conferences this week. They will be Wednesday and Thursday. They're all done remotely, either by phone or by video conference online. If you haven't scheduled yours, please contact your child's school right now. That's for the junior high and elementary schools. All right. 7 deaths, 125 new cases, COVID cases over the weekend. Of those deaths, 2 of them were in Bullhead. 1 was in their 40s and 1 was in their 70s. We're still seeing the numbers go down. I met with City Manager Toby Cotter yesterday, and we kind of went over the graph on how things have been going, and it's been a sharp decline. We hopefully continue to get that decline to continue to go down. There's also some information here in the story about vaccines. We know that they were, I can hear that, Jeff. There's been a sharp decline in the amount of vaccines that they've received, but we expect that over the next couple of days they're going to start getting those in, and they'll get caught up here quickly. So I skipped over one. Tax preparation assistance available. IRS volunteer income tax assistant / tax care for the elderly will be providing tax preparation assistance to area senior citizens and low income taxpayers. This is a program that typically AARP runs because of the guidelines put on AARP as far as the pandemic. They're not allowed to do a lot of the in-person stuff, so the VITA TCE program is taking its place. There's a quote here from Dave Heath. This runs exactly the same as AARP did. It's going to be held over at the Suddenlink Center, which he oversees, from 8 a.m. to noon on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. They're encouraging you to make an appointment. If this applies to you, call them 928-768-5976. They will take walk-ins, provided they have the a scheduling is available for it. So you can do that. There's a very funny political cartoon in here. It's reactions to the Texas crisis. There's one person saying, "Where's the electricity?" The next person saying, "Where's the heat?" And then there's a picture of Ted Cruz saying, "Where's the beach?" So whichever side you're on, that's funny. Not so funny. U.S. tops 500,000 COVID-19 virus deaths, matching the toll of 3 wars. It's just a story about how things have even though numbers are down, we still did cross the 500,000 death toll yesterday. It is more than the combined number of Americans killed in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam combined. So that's pretty sad. It seems like we just crossed over 400,000, and now we're crossing over 5,000. The amount of deaths, the death rate is declining, which is nice, but we still got a long ways to go before we get to that herd immunity thing. And then key senators oppose Biden budget pick. President Biden has picked Neera Tanden to lead the White House Office of Management and Budget. In order to get her confirmed, she's got to go through the Senate, and several Democrats stood up and said they don't like her social media comments that she's made in the past, her Twitter comments, which is hilarious coming from where we just came from. where everything was run through Twitter. And if this is truly a time to unite the left and the right, that they won't vote to confirm her. So President Biden, for some reason, is plowing ahead, trying to get her confirmed. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. They've actually already had Democrats cross over and say no, they won't, or one anyway, cross over and say no, that they won't vote for her. And so they would have to have a Republican to cross over and say they would, and instead several of them have said, we will not. Nice little story on the Mars landing video. If you want to check that out, that's pretty cool, interesting stuff. So 2 weeks ago, I had Dave Heath in here, and at the very end of it, we talked about his prediction for the NBA, and I asked him who was going to win the whole thing, and he said, "You mean who's going to be facing the Suns in the final?" Well, he may be right. The Suns now are third in their division in the Western Conference, but they have won 9 out of their last 10. Yesterday, Devin Booker scored 34 points, and they coasted to an easy win. It was 132 to 100 over the Trailblazers. So 9 out of 10 games. They're cruising into the All-Star break here shortly, and they are looking pretty good. Golden Knights won again. All right, in weather, it is supposed to be a beautiful day today. High in the upper 70s, close to 80, sunny, no W. Again, that's my prediction. Remember, I just report the news. I don't make the news.
You can't get fired for giving false news.
All right. My wife has been telling me that you said it wasn't going to be windy. I just report what's there. I am certainly not a meteorologist. But over the next couple of days, it's supposed to kind of cool off a little bit. Not too bad, up into the mid 70s, and I think by Thursday it's supposed to only hit 70. But no W, sunny. Just going to be a little bit cooler than we would like to see. So, all right. Any questions or anything on there, Jeff?
Nah, they're real tired today.
Everybody's. They're probably bummed that there's no street tacos today.
That too, and they're also waiting for tomorrow's question and answers.
Yes, don't forget tomorrow. I had a nice long meeting with City Manager Toby Cotter yesterday to get an update on some of the economic development, and the discussion went something along the lines of, normally when he and I talk economic development, he has a few things to mention to me. When I walked in yesterday, he had a whole list of things to talk about, and these are things that are going on now, not things that we talked another segment about what's going to be happening in the future. So we are going to be starting a series of a 3-part series. I think it's going to be starting on Thursday, and it's going to be past, present, and future, economic development over the last year and how it's been affected, and some of the things that have come to town with little or no fanfare, what's being built right now, and we're hoping to open any day now, and then some of the things that I think the most interesting part, things that he has planned in the future, some things that he's working on with the area down by the chamber, the area right across here from Swanee's, 250 acres over there, the chunk of land down between the field house and the water, some things that they're working on for down there. So I would expect it's going to start Thursday, provided I get it written today and done. Jeff's got some photos to shoot for it too, so I'm going to lay it on him if it's not ready.
Oh boy.
But we're also going to be discussing it tomorrow night's Q&A at 4 o'clock. I will give you a sneak peek. One of the things that I said last week about Jimmy John's isn't 100% accurate.
Okay.
So you'll have to tune in and hear what's going on. But if you have any questions about economic development or anything in the news, if I have the answer or Jeff has the answer, we will certainly let you know tomorrow at 4 o'clock, Wednesday at 4 o'clock. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Remember, the Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. I want to thank you all for joining us at this early morning time, and hopefully we will see you here tomorrow for Hump Day and our Q&A session. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
See you tomorrow.